What's up, everybody? Welcome to my guide and in-depth tutorial on Super Saiyan Gogeta. This is a character that, personally, I love to use. Despite him being so OP, he has so many unique ways to tech in the game. He has such cool combos. He's basically like my definitive Gogeta in terms of his moveset. Yes, he has Ki Blast Cannon, but I have said this before, and I think this move really gets a bad rep because people just decide to do this. People just decide to be lame and loop it over and over and over again to just pile up damage and melt health bars because the move does too much damage for what it costs. I do agree on that. But you can do stuff like this. As I've demonstrated, there's so many setups that you can do with Ki Blast Cannon, but that's besides the point. Gogeta Super Saiyan is a character that used to be very, very popular in this game, especially upon its release, but as the DLC characters started coming out, this guy slowly just faded away into obscurity. I have almost never seen anybody play him in the modern times of this game's life. Even good players seldom ever use this guy, and I'll get into why I think that's the case later on in the video. But in this video, I will be refreshing the memory of those who have forgotten how ridiculous this guy is, low-key, and I will be teaching those who are new to this game how to use this guy. I'll give you some tips and tricks. I'll show you some basic combos, infinite combos, stamina break combos, ultimate combos, tech, and just give you an overall game plan for this guy, even though he is just incredibly easy to play. That doesn't mean he's flawless. He's not a blue Gogeta. He does not have the free movement and damage output that Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta has. But he is better than Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. And that's saying something. Now, without further ado, let's get into these stamina breaks. Of course, just like with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, like I said, and almost every single character in the game, except ironically Blue Gogeta and Base Gogeta, cannot do this. Just one heavy into a light, and actually, one thing that's unique about him is that he can actually combo into his heavy really easily. One heavy is enough to combo into his heavy stamina break as well. Two heavies will combo into light and heavy as well. And so will three, and I'll show you that. Oh, hold on. I didn't do it quick enough. There we go. Two. And then, like I mentioned, three will combo into light. And three will combo into heavy. Recovery is on, and guard from start is on. So I am not bullshitting you. It does work. Now, however, 4 heavies varies considerably. Because it is a recycle of Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's combo set, so it has that ridiculously stupid gap that I complained about in his guide video. You see the gap for yourselves. I'm doing it as fast as I can, and it is not consistent. So be careful about that. And the 5th hit is this knee here. So, of course, you can't land a stamina break after that unless you, I don't know, maybe you can. Yeah, you can after a vanish, but I wouldn't do that because it will be spending precious stamina that you will need to fight your opponent. Now then, he's also got this one, which is also something that Raditz and Future Gohan have. I forgot to mention that in Raditz guide video, that future Gohan can do this too. Just a simple square triangle. Stuns long enough to link both a light and heavy stamina break. Consistently offline and online. Then he's also got this one here. After that flurry of kicks, you can link a light stamina break. Then after this little kick... Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Hold on. The map got in my way. Hold on a sec. After that kick there, you can land it. This will not link a heavy. Then, after that kick to the face, you can also link a light stamina break. And of course, after these knees, you can also link a heavy and light stamina break as well. Because it literally is the exact same combo as Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, minus one little difference, and I'll get into that later on. Hold on, the terrain got in my way, but it does work, as you can see there. He has a very fast heavy stamina break, so it's very easy to link. And then he's also got this one here. Only possible on the ground, of course. It will not link a heavy stamina break, though. And then he's also got this one here, which I neglected to mention in Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's video. At the ceiling, after this final flip kick here, you can link both a light and heavy stamina break. Only possible at the ceiling, though. And I do believe that is it. He has quite a few stamina break setups, but he has some of the most heavy stamina break setups in the entire game. Like, it's ridiculous how many ways he can combo into this, considering how, as I mentioned, quite pointless this version of the stamina break is. But we're not going to get into that today. Now I'll just show you basic loops and advanced loops that you can do with this guy. He's got this, though I would be very careful about this online, because after this sweep here has the same problem that a lot of other sweeps have. It completely knocks them too far away for this last uppercut to land online sometimes. So just be very careful about that, and same thing applies with this combo here. This upwards high, double high kick here will also completely whiff online sometimes. There is a way to rectify this, however, and that's by adding a ki blast. That's the same thing applies with this combo here. It'll be more consistent online if you throw a ki blast first. Then he's also got this one here. Though I'd be very, very careful about this one, because this is another combo that seldom ever works online. This flurry of punches has the same problem that Male Saiyan's flurry punch has, where it just completely whiffs almost 85% of the time online, because the hitbox is not designed properly. Then you've also got this one here. After this kick here, you can immediately go into that. Same with the third hit. The third hit where you teleport on this combo here. you can immediately go in and do more. However, on that elbow drop, you cannot, outside of this here. Though it's a little bit weird. One, you have to be on the ground for it to work, and the terrain has to be completely flat for it to work consistently. Now, he can do this, however. After this final kick on this combo here, and I'll show you. After this final kick, you can continue with a Ki Blast. Then he's also got this one here, which is a little bit more of an unknown one. He can actually block cancel after this little vanish here. This built-in vanish combo, after this flurry of punches, he can block cancel that and continue with a back hit extension. Though, like I said before, careful about this combo online. Then he's also got this one here, but this is another one that I and a few players know about, players that remember Gogeta from when he was popular online. And this is the difference between him and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's little Stardust Breaker combo here. You see that? Way more frames of delay. I cannot cancel that animation unless I use a freaking super attack. However, there is one way to rectify this. Dang it, people, screw off. I don't even play Call of Duty. I swear, these people are constantly sending me invites all the time, and I'm just like, stop. Alright, but the way that you can rectify this conundrum, you see how he's able to instantly cancel into a Ki cancel after his back hit? You can use this to extend this combo. And loop it. And it is consistent. And if you wanted to spice it up, you can also do this. Oh, hold on a sec, my controller is being weird. After that, unlock back hit. Very consistent and does work online. Now then, that is the end of all the loops this guy has. He does have quite a few that you can do, but the difference between him and Blue Gogeta is that this guy cannot just melt you in the blink of an eye with one single combo. Surprisingly, even considering the fact that he has some pretty high amounts of basic, he does not do near as much damage as Blue Gogeta does. He does more damage than Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, but not by an incredible amount. Now then, let's get into, like, basic combos. I'm going to put him off of guard from start for this. A basic combo that you can do is this real quick. So be careful about that. Like I said, the physics in this game can be very, very inconsistent, especially online, because Dimps is not the best when it comes to technical skill. The reason that Bandai keeps hiring them is plain and simple because they're cheap and they're fast at what they do. They're able to get their video games out really, really quick and with minimal budget. But enough on that. That is a combo that you can do right there. I messed up, but it is a combo that you can do. You can extend it, like I said right there. I messed up though because you can just set up loops like that. If you want to link Punisher Drive here, unlike base Gogeta, he is able to fully charge a back hit, or he can also just do a normal back hit, and he can create a loop out of this, a consistent loop that does work online, though I would be very, very careful about it, because Punisher Drive makes your opponent recover stamina really, really, really quickly. It's just not worth it, especially considering how low damage it does. See? Just a little over 2,000 damage. It really is not worth using that way, so I wouldn't recommend it. Then you've also got this combo here that you can do. There's a combo that you could do right there. If your opponent doesn't want to vanish, that's a combo that you could do. Be careful about this, however. Super Mad Dance is a very inconsistent skill when it comes to this variation of it. Sometimes, even whenever I press down during a combo, it will completely disregard it and make it become the uppercut variation. Oh, sorry about that. I have no idea what that lag was just now. But yeah, just be careful about Super Mad Dance when it comes to that, because sometimes you will get the wrong input. See, it's inconsistent. Here I am, tapping. See? Yep, there we go, see? If you were to see my controller right now, I was flicking my stick up, and it gave me two different variations of the same move. This move is completely random and inconsistent, so be very careful about that. That's actually why I kind of prefer the super variation of this, because yes, you can combo extend, but it isn't very consistent. So it's not really worth doing. Then you can also do stuff like this real quick, and this is actually the way that you can, this is actually a way that you can set up an unvanishable Soul Punisher. But there is another way that I'll show you real quick as well. And like I said, because he can block cancel after this flurry of punches, this is also a way that you can link this move in an unvanishable combo. However, I would be very careful about it, like I said before. Flurry of punches is very inconsistent online. Those are the only two unvanishable ultimate setups he has. He only has two. And those are it. Though, honestly, both of them are not very good for... They're not very conventional means, because this combo, unlike Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, does not stun their stamina recovery long enough They can actually vanish out of the Soul Punisher before you hit them with it, if you're not careful. And this combo, you already know. As for ways to combo into Super Kamehameha, there are many ways that I like to do it personally. Though I'll teach you the ways that you really shouldn't try and do it. I'm going to put him on recovery off to simulate the stamina being broken. The best way to do it is going to be this. After this elbow drop, Super Kamehameha. That includes the long version. It is very consistent at comboing, especially online, so that's the best way to do it. The other way to do it that you can do online a little bit consistently is after his square triangle triangle combo. And then his heavy combo here as well. Will also link quite consistently. However, this combo here... Oh, wait a minute, hold on a sec. I would be very careful about this online, because sometimes it completely whiffs. Same with this one here. After this barrage of punches, it will almost entirely whiff all the time. And then after this final kick here, after the flurry of punches, it also tends to whiff online. It's not whiffing right now, but online it does whiff a lot. So just be very careful. And then you've got this way that you can link it as well, which is the same as Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Now on to ultimate setup combos that you'd want to do. We're just gonna stun your stamina recovery there for a second, Janemba. Here's a basic one that you can do. Oh, what the... Oh, be very careful about that. You saw what happened right there. Sometimes, for some reason, if you do not time it right, they can just roll out of that. Let's see if I can get it to work again. You've got to delay it quite a lot in order to actually land the Soul Punisher after that final kick. But that is a combo that you can do right there, and it does do a lot of damage. Soul Punisher is just a really good move, even on this guy. After all, this is where that move came from. Another way that you can do it right here is this. The Stardust Breaker combo, traditional fashion. And like I mentioned, you can land it after this combo. Now for Super Kamehameha. There's one that you could do. That does a good amount of damage. And there's another one. Now, unlike Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, this combo, yes, it does have inconsistent stun on that 4th hit, but that last hit is fast enough to catch them out of it, despite it having inconsistent stun. It does not have that stupid gap that Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta suffers from. Thankfully. And let's see here. Yep, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much, you can also land it after his grab if you want to, but I'll show you that in the tech session because I got a pretty cool combo that I actually uploaded earlier. That is pretty sick. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it for like basic combos and like just optimal combos that you can do online. Now let's get into the fun part, which is tech. And I will just go ahead and, you know, I'll just go ahead and put him on recovery off. Because unlike Bojack, this Gogeta does not have the luxury of being able to have a really ridiculous tech without breaking their stamina first. But he has this one here that you can do. You gotta go over their head, though. Be careful about that. The terrain can mess it up if you're not careful. As you just saw right there, I did mess up because of the terrain. But you can set up a back hit like that if you want. You cannot do it after that, unfortunately. You just can't get close enough, quick enough. My controller is being awkward. But you gotta fly over your opponent's head in order to get this to work. That's a tech you can do, and of course you can do it after Ki Blast Cannon if you want. Though, honestly, it's a lot harder to do with Ki Blast Cannon because you're closer. You're a lot closer, so you gotta change your flight pattern. And even I struggle with doing it like this. It's easier to do when you have a good controller. But my controller is breaking right now, but it is, so it's making it really difficult for me to do it. Yeah, it's a lot easier to do it after that combo that I showed you. Because the distance that it leaves you at puts you at perfect distance to be able to do that flawlessly. Without having to make a really weird turn on your stick. But that's a tech that you can do. And another one that you can do here is this here, if you want. Unlock back hit after Ki Blast Cannon. He can always charge his back hit after that. Then you've also got this here. Oh, wait a minute, hold on a sec. It's a little, you gotta time it a little bit awkwardly. Excuse me? Alright, hold on a sec. Did they change this combo? They did. Okay, never mind. That does not work anymore. I'm a liar. But, let's see here. He's got this tech here that you can do. Ah, okay. Yep. Yep, just completely make me a liar again. There you go. Be careful about trying to back hit after that, though. because it can be a little bit awkward. And he does have a block cancel after this final teleport on this combo, and I'll show you a tech with that real quick. It is a way to set up Soul Punisher, though. Be very, very careful about this. This is not easy to do. I'm actually surprised I managed to get it on my first try there, because it's very awkward and unorthodox to be able to do that combo that I just did. Especially if you do it like this. Okay, I managed to get it. I managed to get both versions of it. But yeah, you can do something like that if you want. Now, another thing that you can do is this. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. I need some flat terrain in order to do this. Hold on. This map's a little awkward, but I wanted to keep it like in theme. Yeah, it's a little awkward. It's gonna be a little bit difficult to do this combo that I'm trying to do. There we go. That's a way that you can land Soul Punisher there. Another way that you can do it is this. Okay, controller, please do not do this to me. Not in my video. Hold on a sec. Sometimes that can be a very awkward setup to do. You have to be on the, like, the perfect side of the map to be able to do this. See? You see how it turned me around the opposite direction of how it's actually supposed to go? You're supposed to be facing the opposite of your opponent, but unfortunately, the physics in this game are just weird. So it doesn't work as consistently as it should. But this combo actually does work online very consistently. And let's see here. Another tech that you can perform is this real quick. You can perform this. And anybody who has seen my Gogeta video knows about this as well. Okay, game, please stop freaking... Ugh. I don't know why they have to put so many unbreakable obstacles on this map. It makes it very difficult to get combos to work properly because you can't break these obstacles. Yeah, let me be careful before I get into a rant because Dimps just annoys the hell out of me with their design philosophy, which is practically non-existent. Okay, oh my gosh. Hold on, everybody. It is possible. I'm just messing up because my controller and because this map is making it hard to do. There we go. Key slide into a freaking Soul Punisher. And this will work from the front as well. Though this is very advanced stuff, it's not easy to perform. Then you've got this tech here. And I did mention that you can combo Super Kamehameha out of his grab there. And let's see here. What's another one that I have? Oh yeah, this. Hold on a sec. It's this right here. There we go. You can actually land a back hit after that key slide tech. But though it's very tough to perform, so be very careful and practice it before you try it online. But let's see here. I do believe that is it for his, I do believe that's it for the tech that I know for this guy. He has some very cool ways to tech. He has some of my favorite, in fact, and there's actually another one that you can do. Oh, hold on a sec. Another one that you can do, and this is one that, is kind of difficult to perform, though, and it costs stamina. Though, like I said, be careful about stuff like this online, because physics can really screw up online, especially if there's even just a tiny bit of lag. But anyway, everybody, that is pretty much it for the video. If you liked this video, please share the video, like it, and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Also, if you are new to the channel, why not go to the description and check out my playlist if you want to learn other characters that nobody uses. And leave your thoughts in the comment section below. I want to actually engage with you all a little bit more than what I've been doing. I'm sorry that I haven't uploaded lately. I've just been so busy playing Elden Ring. It's such a good game. I have been addicted to it ever since I got it put in my console. So forgive me for the very long delay of videos. But anyways, with that said, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.